Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor to have an opportunity to address such a distinguished audience. What I'd like to present to you today is about corporate ethics program run by Intel. First and foremost, I would like to introduce you guys, my group members. The only one flower in this group is me myself, Nuruddin Abatrisha Pintrus Nizam, followed by repeaters which are Naufal Naim, Muhammad Amin Izzuddin, Muhammad Ridwan, and Muhammad Aiman. Before I begin my talk, the CEO of Intel, which is Patrick Pijal Singletary, said, "If men cease to believe that they will one day become gods, then they will surely become worms. Which means if a person stops striving to be the best, then they will be rewarded for the effort they put in." Intel is a technology company whose mission and vision statement has seen the company rise as one of the most dynamic firms of its time. Ever since its foundation by Robert Noyce and Gordon Moore in 1968, the company has defined and refined itself as a unique manufacturer of semiconductor chips. Its specialized focus, aided by its mission and vision statement, has grown the company into a multinational corporation commanding the largest market share in the areas it operates in. The vision statement of Intel reflects where the company wants to be in the future, and in this case, the firm the milestone it intends to achieve. Customer first, fearless innovation, result-driven one Intel, inclusion, quality, and integrity. Guide how we make decisions, treat each other, serve our customers to achieve their goals, and shape technology as a force for good. Intel's mission statement is delight our customers, employees, and shareholders by relentlessly delivering the platform and technology advancement that become essential to the way we work and live. The statement outlines the steps that the company wants to take to stem its influence in the business of semiconductor chips production. Intel's vision statement is, "If it is smart and connected, it is best with Intel." The vision statement reveals that Intel Corporation is all about excellence and perfection. It underscores the addiction of the company to success and that it settles for nothing less. The various characteristics that emerge from this vision statement include smart and connected and best with Intel. Next, I'll proceed to the important things for our branding, which are key activities and geographical location. Intel's business model entails designing, developing, and manufacturing its product. While its offerings are usually produced at one of many Intel facilities, some manufacturing is assigned to subcontractors. When you work with Intel, you can join a company where your career and your life can benefit from long-term stability and continual growth. With employees located in 46 countries, which is Indonesia, Japan, Korea, and Malaysia, and others, Intel let you play a role in developing and supporting industry-leading innovation while working with diverse people around the world. Find out what Intel is doing around the world. Next, the key products and services produced and offered by Intel are REID, system, boards, chassis, software and services, and expansion option and accessories. Next, I will give it to Naufal Naim to explain about the key products and services.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Naufal Naim bin Ilyas. I am here today to talk to you about Intel's product and services. A little bit about Intel's history and Intel's marketing strategy. So Intel's product and services deliver world-class Intel server products that solve the customer problems easier always. In the first place, system. You will get the most from innovative performance Intel server system. We have what you need from one new single socket short form factor web hosting appliance to high reliability TU mission critical system. Following after system are boards. So whether you need a first server for a small business customer or a high performance server in the data center, rely on Intel server board for performance, expandability, and flexibility. Moreover, the chassis sleek and quiet 1U, TU, and 4U server chassis support 2.5 or 3.5 hard disk drive configuration, redundant power and cooling option, and compatibility with Intel server boards make them the server building block of choice. In the fourth place is array. protect your data, increase performance, and enhance your survivability with Intel Race products. With 3 different rate levels, we have you cover ambient controllers and integrated options. The second last expansion option and accessories. Explore the flexibility of Intel server products with Intel I/O expansion modules and a full range of accessories to ensure you have the configuration your customer needs. Last but not least, software and services. Differentiate yourself and deliver the solution customer value with Intel server management software and extended warranty service. So now we're going to talk about Intel history. Intel was founded in Mountain View, California on July 18, 1968 by Gordon E. Moore, known for Moore's Law, a chemist, and Robert Noyce, a physicist, and co-inventor of the integrated circuit. Moore and Noyce had left Fairchild Semiconductor to find Intel. Intel's third team member was Andy Grove, a chemical engineer. In deciding a name, Moore and Noyce quickly reject Moore-Noyce near homophone for more noise, and also name for an electronics company since noise in electronics is usually undesirable and typically associated with bad interference. Instead, they found the company as NM Electronics or MN Electronics on July 18, 1968, but by the end of the month had changed the name to Intel, which stood for Integrated Electronics. Since Intel was already trademarked by the hotel chain Intelco, they had to buy the rights for the names. So now we're going to talk about Intel marketing strategy. Intel used demographic and physiographic segmentation variable to tap into the market's changing needs. The company used an undifferentiated targeting strategy as most of its products and services are standardized and are easily available worldwide. Integrate manufacturing setup, controlling design, development, and manufacturing process with the help of its R&D is helping the company control its operation costs, process quality, power consumption, and product costs. Standardized products co-creation by optimizing the products to operate multiple user platform has helped the company be competitively ahead of other companies in the market. The business of Intel consists of 4 business segments, namely the Client Computing Group, CCG, Data Center Group, DCG, Internet of Things Group, IoTG, and Aggregate Software and Service Group, SSG, and all are stars in the BCG matrix. Intel follow different distribution channels for a different set of customers and products. It uses retailers, resellers, and e-commerce and agency distributors to make its product service available to the end customers. Being present in the digital medium and associated with the large of Fortune 500 companies have helped the companies in high brand equity. In addition, Intel is known for its quality, innovation, and compatibility, which help the companies which associate with Intel to leverage Intel's competency. The market in which Intel competes is overcrowded, with local, national, and international players eating up each other's market share. Mainly hardware and IT infrastructure companies are doing backwards and forward integration in the value delivery system to compete with other players in the market. Intel co-create the products by working effectively with the client, and integration of the client system improve the cost structure and capabilities of the software. Various factors such as demands patents, acceptance of the technology in the market, pricing, supply and demand side pressure, product life cycle, government policies, and many others affect the players in this industry. Changing customer needs and frequent products introduction are major factors shaping the industry's demand and supply equilibrium. Customers of Intel's are OEMs, original equipment manufacturers, business, house, and individual customers who incline the technology products. That's all for me. I would like to pass this presentation to the next presenter.
Now I will take over from here to continue the talk from the previous presenter. Okay? As you guys can see on screen, I did have listed for our company codes of ethics that were previously taken from our company code of conduct book that were published back on the January 2021. Okay? There are 5 divided categories for our company codes of ethics. The first one will be conduct business with honesty and integrity. The second one is follow the letter and spirit of the law. The third one is treat each other fairly. The fourth is act in the best interest of Intel and avoid conflicts of interest. And lastly, the fifth is protect the company's assets and confidential information. Okay, let's look at those categories starting from the first category. Okay, for the first category, which is conduct business with honesty and also integrity. Okay, treat customers, suppliers, distributors and others with fairness, honesty and respect, and conduct business with uncompromising integrity and professionalism, demonstrating honesty and high ethical standards in all business dealings. Okay, one of our core value is to conduct business with uncompromising integrity and professionalism. We put this value into practice by communicating clearly, respectfully, and professionally in the business. Second one is treating customers, suppliers, distributors, and others fairly, and acting as a responsible corporate citizen, respecting human rights, and also managing the impact of our business on the world around us. Okay, and then we have keeping accurate financial and other books and records. Okay, now let's move on to the second category, which is follow the letter and spirit of the law. Okay, ensure that all business decisions are compliant with all applicable laws and regulations in the numerous countries where Intel operates. Okay, Intel is bound by the laws of the many countries in which it operates as a global corporation. Okay, all applicable laws and regulations must be understood and followed by each of us. Okay, we must also act in accordance with the spirit and intent of the law. When the code or company guidelines conflict with the local laws or the regulations, we must always follow the highest standard. Seek legal advice if you believe the code's requirements conflict with local law. Antitrust, anti-corruption, environment, import, export, insider trading, intellectual property, privacy, and public communication are some of the legal issues we face. Okay, now moving on to the next slide, which I will talk about the third category, which is treat each other fairly. Work as a team with respect and trust for each other. Working as a team with mutual respect and trust is one of our core values. We work hard to maintain open and honest communication among employees to protect them from discrimination, harassment, and unsafe practices. Okay, moreover, let's look at the fourth category, which is act in the best interest of Intel and avoid conflicts of interest. Avoid situations where our personal or family interests interfere or even appear to interfere with our ability to make sound business decisions in the best interest of Intel. Okay? We try to stay away from anything that could be viewed as conflict of interest with Intel. We don't do anything that competes with Intel or interferes with our ability to perform our duties and responsibilities to Intel. We never use Intel's confidential information assets except as permitted by Intel's electronic communication guideline or our role or position for personal gain. We try to stay away from situations where our personal, outside business or family interests might interfere with our ability to make sound business decisions in Intel's best interest. And now, finally, the fifth category, which is protect the company's assets and confidential information. Okay. Protect the value of Intel's assets, including physical assets, intellectual property, confidential information, Intel brands, and its name and reputation, as well as the confidentiality of information of our customers, suppliers, and employees. We invest a lot of money in developing and maintaining assets that are used in the company's operations. We all have a responsibility to follow all procedures that protect Intel's assets, including physical assets, information, Intel brands, and the company's name and reputation, as well as confidential information entrusted to us by customers and others.
So, we will continue with ethics program by company, which is Intel. So, did you know Intel has did some ethics program, which is environmental, health, and safety. So, our global business operations, process, and products are subject to a multitude of environmental laws, rules, mandates, and policies. We must comprehend and comply with these obligations, which include, for the first, energy, water, raw materials, and other natural resources are all being conserved. For the second, properly managing resource and waste. For the third, complying with environmental regulation as well as health and safety regulation. We believe in taking precaution when it comes to the materials we use in our goods, and we work hard to eliminate and minimize the uses of hazardous material as well as the environmental effect of our production process. In their operations, we require our suppliers and others to follow all relevant environmental, health, and safety laws and standards. So for the next slide is product safety and regulatory. We use world-class product regulatory method to protect people, property, and the environment. Intel cares about the safety of its workers, customers, and anyone else who comes into contact with our products. To guarantee that we offer the finest quality goods to our clients and consumers, our product design teams include regulatory and safety compliance into the product requirement life cycle. Intel's Product Safety and Regulatory Council is in charge of all safety and regulatory concerns and events. So, for the next program is privacy. Many nations have privacy laws that controls the collecting and use of personal information, which includes everything that may use in to identify a person, such as an email address, physical address, credit card information, or government identity number. We are dedicated to upholding the legitimate privacy expectation of all of our business partners, including our customers, consumers, and workers. We believe that maintaining trust in Intel and our products and services begin with careful management of personal information. We understand how important it is for people to be able to manage how their personal information is collected and used. To illustrate and clarify our commitment to privacy, we have adopted the Intel Privacy Principles, Intel Corporate Privacy Rules, and Intel's philosophy on protecting personal information. As Intel workers, we are all responsible for adhering to our privacy and security policies. Consult your legal department or a member of privacy compliance team if you have any questions, issues, or concern. So for the next slide is intellectual property. Intellectual property rights are critical for corporations and people to secure their investment in developing new goods and ideas. We safeguard our intellectual property while respecting the right of others. Unless we have a permission or a license, we may not copy, reproduce, or transmit protected content such as text, artwork, music, video, pictures, movie clips, or software. We must only use Intel's or other sensitive information for business objective and only reveal it to those who are authorized and have a need to know. We must continue to preserve sensitive information, whether Intel's or another party, and not use or disclose it without authorization even after we leave Intel. Furthermore, we must not ask or encourage anybody to utilize or reveal privileged or private information unless the owner of the information has given them or given us permission to do so. So I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Thanks to Ahmed. Now I will continue our presentation. Hi, Assalamualaikum and very good day to everyone. My name is Muhammad Aiman bin Mazabanur and I will continue the reason why we choose this program. One of the reasons is that Intel requires keeping accurate financial and other bookkeeps records. Second one is both Intel and suppliers must keep accurate for business records during the course of their relationship. And third one is contractual and legal requirements also require retention of such records for a period of time beyond the duration of the relationship. And the last one is that Intel does not permit or otherwise allow or condone falsification documents. So about Intel is that Intel has a critical role to play in delivering on our growth strategy, helping our customers transform their business and defining the future of work. Through tight partnership with our business leaders, we have prioritized three key transformation areas which will deliver the greatest value and impact for Intel. So the first one is accelerating Intel's product innovation to market, and second one is enabling customer scale through intelligent operations and exceptional partner, developer and seller experience. And the last one is sharpening our business planning and execution that better align our capabilities to support demand. And Intel transformation is about changing the culture, enabling our people, modernizing our technology and driving greater accountability. So through strong alignment with the business partners, they will retain a traditional business process and leverage best-in-class technology solutions to deliver significant value realization for Intel and their customers. Additionally, Intel are also continuing to deliver the next generation of Intel security posture, driving stable and efficient operation, creating engaging and productive experience for customers and employees, and building a diverse workforce with rewarding and challenging career paths. Intel are accelerating their product integration as they build new fabs, expand their manufacturing capabilities and modernize their solutions. Intel are achieving a deeper understanding of their customers to deliver exceptional experience and supercharge Intel's growth through automated intelligence. So they are also unleashing the power of the workforce with new services such as AI, enabling teams to better utilize the technology to solve high-value business problems at scale where it matters most for Intel. Intel IT organization is readying the next generation of breakthrough technologies that will power new innovation and help their customers capitalize on the fastest growing opportunities. So that is all from me. Thank you very much for listening, and that is from our group. Thank you.